Okay. Hey guys, Concentric here. Back playing some more Stardew. You guys know the drill. Been a couple of days, so I've forgotten everything that I need to be doing and should be doing. And I also realized I haven't made a plan for get out of here. I haven't made a plan for summer. I had a bit of a spreadsheet formed for the original one, or not the original one, but for spring rather. I didn't quite achieve everything on it, but at least I had a set of goals. Summer, I've not done the same. I'm gonna be freeballing it a little bit, but hopefully with a better focus going into it than, of course, the original run. I got my mango seltzer, mango bubbly. We're gonna jump right in, and I'll try to not waste too much time yapping, and instead briefly explain what the goals are. First off, upgrading on my tools. I want to get my tools to at least gold. I'm hoping iridium by the end of the month. You know, I'm not gonna jump the gun on that. I also want to, Spirit's in good humor today, which is good. I also want to, I think, get another fish farm here. I want to start working on getting some more trees, get my foraging skill up, because I don't have, I'm at foraging 5, and I think I have to be foraging 6 to get lightning rods. I want to get that as soon as possible, because I would love to end the season with, like, I don't know, 20 to 30 iridium sprinklers or so would be stellar. Aside from the obvious 20 to 30 iridium ingots that's going to take, which is a pretty big ask. Well, we'll see. 20 to 30 batteries too. So any thunderstorms, any rainy days in summer are going to be critical, and I need to have lightning rods up ideally before the first one. So take a fat sip of the seltzer. Also, obviously, I want tree taps and stuff. I've been neglecting that, so I neglected that until like late in December for my first run as well. So I would like to hopefully not do that this time around. That feels like it might be a wise choice. So we're gonna start by just clearing the farm some more, chopping all these trees and stuff. I think it's gonna be a good way to get some foraging experience. It's not raining tomorrow, so it's not super critical that I do this right now, but I don't know what all, and I should have checked it, honestly. I don't know what all supplies that I have for lightning rods, so there's a good chance I'm gonna have to go and collect some, and I just want to allow myself more time to do that. So, but anyways, that's a quick synopsis. I started up and just started rambling. I started yapping straight away, but I've been excited to play again. I got up late today, did some chores, and then I was like, you know what? It's Stardew time. I gotta get on that. I need to swap this. I keep swapping to my sword, and I don't get hay for the sword. I don't have haymaker on that. Amateur style. Hey, okay, no ideas to sleep on. That was really quick, actually. That's not... That didn't give me a lightning rod, did it? Uh-oh. I thought it was 6. Okay, give me just a moment here. Lightning rod. Definitely not looking this up. No, it is forging 6. What? All right, well, whatever. We should have the recipe now. Just pretty much all we wanted to do. Cool. Okay. So it takes iron bars, refined quartz, and bat wings. Bat wings are probably not going to be an issue. But let's actually take a look at our numbers. So I can actually spend the rest of the day at the mines, or doing literally anything else, which is kind of appealing. Because we have a lot to do this season. Not that I don't want to do it, we just have a lot to do. So, I really need to sort these chests, so I like half sorted them before, but it's just a fucking mess. Let's see. Okay, so bat wings we're great on. We can make like 20 lightning rods right off the bat. I want to aim for like 30 to 40, I think. Because, and I'm pretty sure lightning rods still work this way. Also, I have an ancient fruit ready. I need to make sure to grab that. Pretty sure the way lightning rods work is that when a lightning strike generates, it picks like 2 rods at random, up to 2 rods at random. And then, if they're not generating already, then it can strike those. But if they are, it'll just strike a random tile. Probably with something on it, like a valuable crop of some kind. And I don't really want that to happen, obviously. But you could have 100, you could have 1,000 lightning rods and still have a crop get struck. So that's just the way the RNG works. But the more the better. So if we can avoid that, great. And it looks like, honestly, it looks like we're good on most resources. I'm gonna start smelting a little bit more iron. Because we do need that. And then I wouldn't mind. I'm gonna take oh no, I don't even have the money for it. Never mind. Alright, we'll just go to the mines then. We'll just go to the mines. We're kind of brokies, so we're not gonna worry about it. Get rid of that and that. And I think, didn't we get the skull key? Yeah, we got the 120. We got the skull key. Yeah, okay, cool. So we just need to spend a bunch of money to be able to get to Calico Desert. Which is fine, I'll say. So yeah, let's just go grind the regular mines. And we have the, I gotta remember, we have the mine carts open. It took way too long to unlock that last time, so. Also, you know what? I should check and see if there's any community center stuff that I need to be paying attention to. Eggs, obviously, and whatnot, but that's just gonna kind of have to happen when it happens. Summer foraging I do want to do more of, but actually I guess now that our foraging skill's good, we're a little less pressed for that. So I'm gonna go like 100 to 120, because gold I think is gonna be our most limiting resource for the most part. Well, gold and iridium, but you know, we can hopefully get both of those down here. So I'm unsure if iridium still can spawn down in the regular mines. I assume so, but who's to say? Also, I realized I didn't bring any food. I didn't even check my box up there. I probably have some food in there. Foolish. Straight foolish. I will be eating this cave carrot. Hey, this might do it for me, though. Mushroom floor? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop shooting me. Jesus Christ. You fucking asshole. So that's the vague outline of a plan today. So it's a quick synopsis. Or I say for the day. For summer, I should say. Because I don't expect for most of that to get completed in today's days. Ooh. I like a mega bomb. Mind if I do? Oh my god, the monsters. Hello? Holy shit. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Quit that. Jesus H. Also, the full inventory goes crazy. Alright, well, much is the cave carrot. Go ahead and get that out of here. Shoot. Shoot. Get out of here. Can't even pick up his bat wings. Oh. Fuck all these red mushrooms. They're so in the way. A bunch of purple one. It's kind of a saving grace. You know what? Let's pop this bomb, too. Fuck it. What are we holding on to this for? Pat doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want the smoke. Alright. I do want these stray bits of gold, though. We're actually not too much. It's like 12 PM. We've got 40 gold. It's not terrible. I think I average about 100 ore a day, so at least for me, it's not terrible. Also, I kind of want to till some of this area here. So see if I get anything. Like some free food. It's times like this I really wish I'd upgraded my hoe. Oops. You know what? 4 cave carrots, I'll take that. That was worth it. That's a net positive energy. I stand by that. Definitely was not a waste of time. Come on, man. Give me the ladder. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna store some of this crap. And then we'll come back down. We'll come back down and just go to like 105. I did not leave any food in here. Well, that might come back to bite us. We'll take the ores. I'll just hold on to them. Don't do it. Why am I swinging that way? Oh. What if I don't want to go straight away? What if I want this ore? I would have missed out on that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Dark boots. Okay, just by definition worse than what I've got, but that's fine. Maybe they sell. Maybe they're worth something. I can sell his kicks. I stole his Tims. Yeah, getting the pick upgraded to gold straight away I think is the move. It's gonna really cut down on the energy usage here. It wasn't so much of a problem when I was mainly farming like iron, but now it's a little bit of an issue. Small problem. Real glad we found all these cave carrots though. Our gold collection has slowed a little bit, but that's fine. Sort of figured it would. Unless we get another fat patch of gold. Which it kind of doesn't look like we're gonna get. I do need quartz as well. Yeah, free shirt. Nice. Why was he carrying a shirt on him? And the slime is styling. Yeah, I do want to gather up some quartz and stuff, because I do need refined quartz for the lightning rods as well. Which I think I only had like 15. It's a little bit brutal. Oh my god. Oh my god. 30 damage is crazy. 31 damage is crazier. Holy sh... I know it's the defense debuff, but holy shit. Combat level am I? Hold on, let me check real quick. Oh no, yeah, I am. Level 6. I feel like I'm like level 3. I'm like ultra flimsy. Made of like paper mache. Okay, let's take care of the bat first. Don't do it. Okay, I kind of want that quartz over there. Maybe we'll get this quartz and then we'll just dip or something. My health is just getting a little too low for comfort. Although, there is another quartz and some more gold. I feel compelled. Surely this won't be a mistake. Nope. 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 That doesn't deal any damage. Ew. Oh. Purple mushrooms? Are we saved? That's kind of clutch, actually. Got 2 as well. Oh. Mid-fight sneeze? Mid-mind sneeze, too? We're so back. Oh. Stone galore? Alright. I'm gonna eat this silver one. Damn! Purple mushrooms kind of fuck. Alright, I don't need to fight him. You know what? Sure. I thought we'd be out of here at this time, but we are carrying on. We will be getting our 100 ore quota. So help me. Or maybe not. Or maybe I don't find the ladder for a few in-game hours and we run out of time. I have 97 ore, and I don't find a single more. Oh, you know what? Just kidding. Damn, that's 3 mushroom floors in a day. This one's loaded as well. Holy shit. Now this is a mushroom floor. Now this is pod racing. Oh my god. I might get 2 forging level ups off this. That's actually crazy work. Damn, who knew? Don't do any regular forging to level forging. Just go to the mines. If only I could level farming by going to the mines. What a dream that would be. Damn. We take that, you know what? That's hella good. Hell yeah. Okay. You know what? We're gonna take the ladder out. Oh, I'm gonna break these boxes first. Maybe there's something crazy in one of them. Okay, there's not. Take the ladder up. Let's do... I'm gonna deposit this shirt. Take everything else. Everything else that I can. I'll leave the boots. You know, I'll take the clay. I feel like I'm running low on clay. I feel like I'm always running low on clay. And fuck the sap. I'll take the fiber. Okay. A productive day, I would say. Oh my god, and I just saw Pepe go live? Say it ain't so. Going live on Valorant is crazy. Alright. Gotta pull up the stream on the side. Nut busted star dude Val pal. Time to get our glorp on. Is that your new catchphrase? Is that you gonna drop that after like an ace and Val? That was so awesome. I think I just shocked my own ass. Hope you're doing well, Pepe. I got the email that you started, and I was like, well, shit, I gotta pull up the homie stream. And I look over at my chat, and you're in my chat. Where's in my walls? We're in each other's walls. Yeah, a little too good timing. Alright, did I make it to, no, I didn't make it to Foraging 7. Wallception. Yeah. I don't know where your walls begin and mine end, you know? I'm just gonna sell all these mushrooms, fuck it. Yeah, time for another, like 20-hour Stardew stream or so. Our walls. Yeah. It's okay. You can be inside my walls anytime. If you know what I'm saying. If you catch my drift. I'm sucking on a fat seltzer. Not drinking it, just sucking it. Gently caressing it with my tongue. So bubbly. Okay, spirits are very displeased today. I'm a little less inclined to go mining. We'll see though. Let's get... Okay, one, I want to visit Robin, and I want to start the next fishing pond. Because I want to get the crimson fish in there so I can start harvesting its roe as well. We're going to go ahead and try to get some lightning rods up. So... get like, we can start with like 10. We're gonna get more as the day goes on, but actually, you know what? I don't even have the refined quartz for it. Never mind. We'll do it at the end of the day. We'll just focus on smelting stuff and cleaning up the farm. Do this shit with Robin. It'll be great. Alright, grab that and that. I believe it takes 100 stone. I hope I'm correct. What am I looking for? No, not iron bars. I mean, kind of iron bars. Gold bars. Steel pickaxe? No, it costs like... Doesn't it cost like 10k to go to gold? Never mind. I'll upgrade my Hodo iron. It costs like 5k. That'll be our next step. But I guess I might as well take these geodes and get them open to Clint. Maybe. Yeah, I guess I can. Why not? Okay. That'll be our plan. Let me also grab my tools here. And drop that one in there. Okay. Perfect. How much, 227 pieces of hay. I'm gonna go pull another, like, 200 from the thing. And put it in a box. Isn't too fun to call him Clint Clit Amateur Hour. I usually call him Clint the Clunt, but you know. that's usually my go-to. But I try to keep it tame for the stream. I'm not picking up those fucking fruits. 2 fruits. Those bats need to get to it. Fucking slacking off. Clunt mom. Yeah. Slimy little clunt. He kind of is a clunt, though. He's a little freak. Isn't there like a point where he's hiding in the bushes, like looking at Emily and stuff? Like straight pervert style? Isn't that one of his cutscenes? Yeah, motherfucker's a stalker, yeah. Bro is not getting any sympathy. His transgressions will not be forgiven. Get our clunts out. Our sloppy clunts. I hear you over there. Not the talk to a joke. No, 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 no. No, not like this. Oh boy. I had to go drop some dumb bullshit. Alright. It's good to have a little chat with Robin. Strong arm her into making us another fish pond. Because we are greedy. Alright. Can you construct? It costs 5 grand? And 200 stone? I thought it was like 2 grand and 100 stone. Shit. Alright, how much does it take to upgrade? Big goop, here we go. 400, 150 stone. That's not too bad. Comes with an incubator. That's kind of what we want. Alright, well, I guess in that case, you could grab more stone, apparently. But also I just don't even really have enough money. So, we're not going to bother with that. Not right now, at least. May try to do that tomorrow. Potentially. Okay. What does it take for the crafts room? Summer foraging? Okay, yeah, I have everything for summer foraging. Let's go turn that in real quick. May as well. So I'm just gonna turn on Pepe's stream a touch. There we go. Okay. Nope, that's winter. Summer. Perfect. It's not super critical, but I'm here, and I want to justify being here. Because I kind of fucked up with not knowing what I needed for the fish pond. Hi, Cleb, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day over there. Goodio. Goodio. Sounds like a cheese. Goodio. You went to Six Flags today. Holy shit. That's big. Alright. Damn. Bro's living the dream. Wonder if I said it was birthday day. Better check the calendar by Pierre's shop. That sounds like it was hella fun. Are you on like a proper vacay, or did you just do like a road trip? I've never actually been to Six Flags either, so nah. Alright. Live near that area, I gotcha. It's a great adventure. It sounds like it. I'm not much of an amusement park kind of person. Not much of a like a roller coaster rider, you know. So, Six Flags Great Adventure, that's the name. It's actually called that. Oh, my bad. I was like, yeah, I'm sure it is a great adventure. I'd probably be sick to just go there. I don't know that I would ride anything because I'm too much of a pansy, but also I just have inner ear issues, so my brain doesn't handle moving fast and changing directions very well, so unfortunately. The missus loves that kind of shit, though. Pussy. Yeah. I mean, you know, I'll go and just vomit on whoever I'm with. And then be out of commission for the next, like, 3 days. Look, I didn't want to be born with inner ear issues, alright? I didn't want to be born with a fucked balance system. I didn't ask for that. I mean, see, it seems like a lot of fun, and a couple of roller coasters that I have ridden have been okay-ish, but you know, like I said, it's a bit of a gamble. I forgot to give Clint my hoe. God damn it! Bro just hit me with the womp womp. I'll womp womp your mom. To a mine. Yeah, I said, I don't know, womp womp your mom. What about it? I'll womp womp your dad, too. At the same time. Gay? Yeah. No, bye. Mrs. is a man is crazy. No, the Mrs. is not a man, but, you know. If she was, that wouldn't stop me. So, how about that? How about them apples? What? he said what? Clip? No clip command here. You gotta do it manually. You're gonna be taking clips of what I say. You gotta do it hard style. There's no shortcuts. No shortcuts to success, you know? That's what I get to say about that. Alright. So let's do one of these guys, I guess. I guess I could go down south and see if there's anything at the traveling cart. Maybe there's something spicy down there. That, or maybe I just keep clearing the farm. That's probably also not a bad idea. So I can set up my new tree area. Terraria. Yeah, figured yeah, it's an odd day for stream, so I figured I'd be here doing my thing, but, I may end up doing another stream tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna be... I don't know if it's gonna be Stardew. We'll see. Depends on how I'm feeling. The only reason I say that is because it's my birthday tomorrow, so... Which I don't really make a big deal out of, but... Trying to... You know... somewhat celebrate it this year. You did it finally. Hell yeah. Feel free to drop the clip in chat. Or even in Discord if you want. Damn, I'm getting fucking weak over here. Alright, let's go check our furnaces and grab some food. Pet the cat on the way by. Optimal. I don't know where I went. Whatever. What does that mean? Like the clip's just gone? Is that what you're saying? I could probably find it. Hold on. Yeah, I found it. There you go. I'd give it a watch through as well. Solid enough clip. It's acceptable. Reasonable clippage. Alright. Peaches? Could munch some peaches. What the fuck do I eat for food? Getting hungry. I got a feast. Oh, golden carrot? Yeah, we can eat that. Golden salmon berries? Regular salmon berries? I'll keep the regular ones. Maybe we'll need them for something. I'll eat this fancy dandelion too. Nope, but... Well, looks like we're not eating that carrot. Fuck. Fuck. Of course I get sucked into the fucking... Son of a bitch. Shit. Why does that work like that? I mean, I know why, but why? It's the fucking worst. Is this another silent stream? Yeah. I'm not talking at all this stream. Don't expect me to say any words. Also, Brooke comes in here for 3 seconds and I'm not talking and he's like, it's gotta be a silent stream. He yaps way too much. He yaps way too much to be silent for 10 seconds. This must be a silent stream. I'll ruin your immersion all I want. How you doing, Kingside, by the way? How's your day going? Go up and check my furnaces again. Try to scrape some more food off the bottom of one of my chests. So I can stream. Hell yeah. Notifications and bots. That's awesome. The new Flash ride at Six Flags. I can't say that I have, unfortunately. And it's not something that I typically keep up with. That said, if it's anything like the Incredicoaster at Disney, like where it like launches you and shit, then it probably goes a little crazy. I do remember that one being quite something. quite something. If you're unfamiliar, look it up, but that's all I'll say. I need sustenance. I should have kept like one mushroom. Massive flub. Common L. Alright, you know what? We're eating the peaches. Also, these wild plums can go in here. A little bit of waste, but we need the energy. We need the energy for activities. And things. We got stuff to do. Bunch of hubbub. Yeah, what are you planning on streaming, Kingside? If you don't mind me asking. Sounds like you have something in mind if you're getting all your stuff set up again. Or maybe not, I don't know. Just curious. So many games for stream. Yeah. I feel that. I could probably put them all on like a wheel and just spin and land on something worth streaming. I got a lot of like long-winded games. Like I want to play Witcher 3. I'd like to pick up Cyberpunk at some point. Because I've never played through either of those games. Sekiro. But I got a couple of short ones that I think well, relatively short ones. I think I'd like to run through as well. Like I've had Ultra Kill for ages. Or I'd like to do like a RimWorld run, which is probably not going to last very long because I kind of suck at RimWorld. Or like Caves of Quud. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I picked that up ages ago too because it seemed really interesting, and then I never played it. that might be a fun one. Try to figure out on stream. Tentatively, you know. All right, let's grab all of these guys and. Alright, so we can do 17 lightning rods. Pretty damn good. That should keep us nice and healthy for a little bit. Alright, let's dump those there. Kingdom Deliverance 2, super cool game. It's like 8-bit sandbox. There's one murder. He kills every 24 hours. You have to find if you catch him, another person becomes it. I think I've heard of that one, actually. I think I've heard a couple people talking about that one. I say a couple people. I think it was Podu who was talking about that one. But yeah, that one sounds pretty good. The 8-bit sandbox, and there's like a murderer. You're like a detective trying to figure it out. It's like a roguelike, I think, right? Or something like that. Also, yeah, Outlast I've never played. I think I own the first one, but those are pretty good streamable games too. And Blasphemous I actually played through like, well, I think it's like 80% of it. I never beat it, so. Shadows of Doubt. Yeah. That's the one. 100%. I remember the name. Like now that you said it. So you might maybe you can bridge the gap with Podu. Because that's a game that he likes, so. If he wanted to, of course. Yeah, no. Damn. I really did him like that. He said, yeah, no. Fair enough. Carry on. What else do I need to do? Not really much. Maybe I'll just go down south and look for some forageables or something. Huh? Clib with the huh? What you hawing about, Clib? Right, good to see there's absolutely no forageables down here. Just scratching up some grass. The best I got. Oh, wait, nope. One sweet pea. We're still back. Yeah, I need to start playing new games on stream. I mean, I'm really happy to be back playing Stardew Valley. I haven't played any of the 1.6 update, which is like pretty fucking major. It's just generally been a while since I played it. So I'm happy to be back on that. But I've been mostly playing games that I've already played. At least like a little bit. Be good to change it up. Maybe eventually. Maybe actually pick up the Factorio DLC. Please switch games. Bruh. Not right now. Jeez, alright. God. Chill. Chill, Clep. Chill. I'm gonna die if I have to watch more Start. I mean, you don't have to watch. I appreciate you being here, but like, you know, don't feel like I'm twisting your arm. Play what you enjoy, yeah. I mean, that's generally my plan, yeah. You do, you do though. You really don't. I must. Or swore an oath. What the fuck is that? You really don't have to be. I appreciate it, but like, it's not strictly necessary. Have a lot of people coming and makes stream 100% better, or 100 times better. Yeah, no, I totally agree. It's hard to have a running commentary when there's like just nobody in here. You know, muy necesito. I don't think so. I don't think it is. Yeah, totally sympathize with that. Having people to like at least a little bit engage is a world of difference. So, I want to take something for food, but I don't really know what. I don't have my hoe either, so let's take some cave carrots. Take 6. Noticed that when I was doing a Terraria playthrough, I wonder that I love that. A little too close. Yeah, that is sort of a thing too. It's like it can get a little parasocial because it's like it's so much more. It's so much more personal when it's like you're the only person in chat. You know, like it just feels so much more personal. I guess from like a chatter's perspective, that it gets some people get it in their head that the relationship is more than it is, and it can be a little weird. So. Like, I appreciate the person being there, obviously, you know? But it's like... Wanted to talk a lot, yeah. To be fair, though, better for somebody to want to talk a lot than, like, one message every 10 minutes. I'll take somebody who's, like... I'll take as much as Podu is an asshole, and trust me, he is, I agree with that, but, like, at least he comes in here and yaps, you know? He gives me some, like, material. Yeah, and he'll just sit here and yap like the whole stream. And I'm like, he's a bit of an asshole, but I'd much prefer that to somebody who's just like, you know, ass fart. Yeah. Showing him stuff, but yeah. Oh, you mean on Discord? Oh. Yeah, Discord's a little weird. I thought you were talking about you were like streaming Terraria and... Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, that's... I don't know. I mean, I know they don't mean anything by it. It's probably just somebody looking to make a friend, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't operate that way. Discord is sus. Yeah, Discord is it's a little more sus. Okay, we're just gonna as he wanted to show you. So yeah, that's how it always starts. I've had a couple people kind of like that. So, and I'm just like, it may not seem it when I'm streaming, but I'm really like a not very social person. Like, streaming is probably the most I speak in the entire like month. There are some days where I go without speaking like a full sentence. I'm just, you know, that's just how it is. So I think people can get the wrong idea when they think I'm like really social or like looking to make a lot of friends or something. Which I guess, you know, it's not that I'm not trying to make friends, but within reason. There's a boundary in there somewhere. Streaming collab, find that really fun. Yeah, and I think that's why I've enjoyed like playing with Pepe and Siri and Myong and everybody a fair bit, because like we talk a little bit outside of stream and stuff, and like obviously it's just a chill group in general. But it's not been like, you know, it's not really felt like it needs to be that much more, I guess. Which I appreciate. Like, it feels like the door's open, but nobody's like, you know, we gotta be friends. You know, we gotta be talking all the time and hanging out and doing all kinds of stuff. Like, we still do, but it's not, you know. I don't feel pressured to do it, which I think is the difference. I just terrified you, Nightmare Core? What the fuck does that mean? How did I terrify you? Tell me so I can do it again. Like, I must terrify you. I don't even know why I'm collecting gold. I guess I'm kind of looking for iridium. Those names. Oh, I see. I see. I uttered the forbidden names. It's my bad. Save everything, screens, multi-streams, and then Wisebot. Hell yeah. You don't like them? I don't know that it's that Kleb doesn't like them. I think that it's just some odd feelings up in the air right now. What with the whole age situation, uncertainty. Yeah, that's a good way to encapsulate it. But I'll tell you what, Kleb, the longer you put it off, you know, it's better to have an answer, even if it's like, even if it's a bad answer. I think it's better to have an answer, so you know. And the longer you put it off, the worse it's gonna be. It's my personal philosophy, but. Pepe just ignores me. I don't think he ignores you. I haven't interacted with Siri at all. I mean, it might be good to make a point, too. Same, bro. I don't know. I have a hard time imagining Pepe ignores anybody. Even the most egregious, like, frustrating people, he doesn't really ignore. Like, if you're really bugging him or something, he'd tell you off, but he's not gonna ignore you. He's not really the ignoring kind of guy. I do not. Yeah, see, look, he's right there. Sometimes very scary. You just jump scared Kleb. Jump scared Kleb by being in my chat. Kleb passed away. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't, like I said, I don't think Pepe's the kind of guy to really ignore anybody. If he had a problem with you, you know he had a problem with you. So the fact that, like, you feel like he's ignoring you just means that you're probably not, you know, trying to engage enough, or he just has other stuff going on, you know? You come in and say, like, one thing while he's commentating a golf match, yeah, it's probably gonna slip by. He might not see it or even react to it. Kind of has bigger things on his mind, so. I'm like obsessive and I read every single chat, but very open about people you don't like. Exactly, yeah. 100%. It's a very, very straightforward guy. Just again, I don't dislike you. Yeah, yeah, and I figured that's what it amounted to as well. But I want Kleb to be the one to be like, you know, I feel like he's kind of pussyfooting around it a little bit. You know, it feels like he wants to still be kind of like part of the community, but he's also not wanting to commit to interacting with the people that he's having issues with. And I use the term issues very loosely here, because I don't think it's that much of an issue. But that's just my take on it. Yeah, see? Everyone's welcome. A lot of partying and tomorrow work. I remember there was a Kingside message I didn't read up there. So I had to go back and read it. First partying. I kind of know. Cough, cough. We don't need to talk about that. I'm a changed man. Trust Mad for real. He's so back. He's the Kleb we know is back. No cap. There he is. We just need him talking about Vania D again, and then, you know, we'll come full circle. I'll come in a circle. Got some new ideas to sleep on. Combat level up moment? Oh yeah, Pepe, I was gonna... Actually, you know what? I'll ask you later. I had a question for you, but... It was just more of a conversational thing. I guess you're probably busy, busy doing stuff. It looks like. Looks like you guys are training over there. Looks like you guys are running a train. Came in the wrong ones. No, I don't like Pepe. Been him a while. He seems very nice. Yeah, he's a pretty chill guy, and I will say it takes a little while to understand because a lot of people I think don't operate this way. But he's very straightforward if he's got a problem with you or with something going on. Like it's pretty easy to tell. Got an ad when you take a piss and still 1 minute of ads. Look. Blame John I'm gonna make a fucking exclamation point ads command. So so that people can understand. When you guys are back from ads, tell me and I'll explain. Stream on YouTube. I've considered it. I feel like I'm so settled into Twitch though. I know that's probably not like the most productive mentality, but you didn't get ads? Alright, well, Kingside just gets fucked, I guess. Do both. I don't know that I have the internet for both. My upload speed is not like that good. Which is my only concern. Because if it's gonna take twice as much upload to stream to both, then you know, I don't know that that's something I can feasibly do. I think it's like 30 megabytes a second upload or something. It's not crazy. And my download's fine, and I mean that doesn't really affect streaming anyways, but you know. It's my upload that's the problem. Because it's like oh shit, mining monthly. Nice. Sure. But it's just residential internet here in the States. It just tends to be like that. You can get crazy download speeds, and then upload speeds will be like 1/20th of what the download speed is. Upload speeds are abysmal. Unless you get like fucking business internet or like fiber, then you usually get shafted with shitty upload speeds. So it's the American experience. Also, a quick synopsis as to why ads get run, because I am strongly against ads, and I've talked about it before. If I don't run ads periodically, then anyone who clicks into the stream will get hit with pre-roll ads. And with my current size, it is much more important for new viewers to not have pre-roll ads than it is for viewers to not see ads at all when they stay in the stream. Because nothing deters people faster than clicking on a stream and getting hit with an ad immediately. So that's why I do it. Blame John Twitch for that, because you can't disable pre-rolls if you don't roll, like do mid-roll ads. So you have to have one at least. My download, it tends to fluctuate a little bit, but usually like 500 megabytes or so, right around there. It should be higher, but again, residential internet in the States is flaky. So, like on Steam, I can download like 50 to 60 megs a second. It's a lot though. Yeah, it's not bad. America. Fucking, yeah, America moment. I will say where I live at now is substantially better than, like, where my parents live at. So, because they get, like, they're in, like, a rural area. They have really shitty internet. And 50 to 60 with 500? Yeah, that's how internet works. It's the unit conversion. Actually, I guess it's like 500 megabits. Sorry, maybe I said it wrong. So I get 50 or 60 megabytes per second. This might be my mistake. I think I did say it wrong. Added some confusion. $500 megabytes a second would be fucking nuts. That'd be like fiber speeds. Get around 200 on Steam. Yeah, so yours is like, your internet's like, you have like fiber internet, is what it sounds like. That's not like classic cable broadband. That's like straight fiber. So, which makes sense if you're able to stream to multiple things at once. Because fiber tends to be much more equal for upload download. So if you have like a typical like broadband, then look at my PC with an Ethernet cable. Not quite what I meant, but yeah, no, that's okay. A lot faster than a new PC. Yeah, and that can help as well. So my PC is like 3 years old, 2-3 years old. So it's definitely not top of the line by any means. So hey, is there like a little thing over here now? Only a master of the 5 ways may enter. Gotta master all my skills. I'll see if I actually do that. 20 to 180 with Wi-Fi. Yeah. Yeah, I pretty much, I never use Wi-Fi. I never use Wi-Fi when I'm like gaming or streaming. I can't. It's just so, it's so spotty and variable. I just cannot. Even though I technically have Wi-Fi like built into my motherboard as a Wi-Fi chip on it, but I'm positioned right next to the router anyway, so I hardwire it with an Ethernet cable. A couple of shitty forageables, but we'll take it. So, I don't know. Maybe I could do a dual stream. Maybe I'll try it at some point. Because it would be kind of nice to not have to, like... I'd probably stream straight to the VOD channel, so that I wouldn't have to then, like, go and export VODs anymore. Which sounds kind of heavenly, to be honest. Exporting VODs is such a pain in my fucking ass, dude. I, like, forget to do it sometimes, and then sometimes Twitch is just, like, takes longer to export. Or, like, if it'll fail to export, or... It's really annoying. Storm approaching, yippee. Spirits in good humor, wonderful. Baked fish. Learn how to cook baked fish. Baked fish. Nice. Good. Good. Got our first harvest of peppers today. Living the dream. Can we actually get some more... Get some more lightning rods. Cool. Okay. That dude doesn't have a cable up there. A new PC, I kind of said I need it. My dad just grabs a long-ass cable and got it from the living room on the way up the stairs, my door to my PC. Yeah. That's like, that's a staple of anywhere I live, any household I'm in. I'm like, we gotta have like a 50 to 100 foot Ethernet cable on hand. Like you have to, because there's gonna be like one niche moment when you need it and you're not gonna have it, and you're gonna fucking wish you had, because it's gonna make life so much easier. Speaking of, I think I bought a cable to do that with our TV, but our TV's kind of shit anyways, so Fucking Android TVs. Hot take. I hate Android. It's like 20 times better, but it's more stable. Yeah, and that's the key issue, I think, for a lot of people. It's just the stability. So I totally get that. How dare you hate Android? Yeah. I'm a prolific Android hater, what can I say? We're doing a little fishing today, I think. Bring the scythe. Yeah, that's fine. Look, my only problem with Android, okay, is I've never had an Android device that didn't just fucking get slow. It just gets slow and fucking garbo, you know? Especially, and I know this isn't... Apple does the same, though. It doesn't, though. I've not had that problem with Apple. I've tried Windows. I had a Windows phone, I had an Android phone, and then I had a fucking iPhone. It's an iPhone 8, so it's old. And it works like a charm. Smooth as butter. Never had a problem with it. So I'm like, I got the fucking Android phone, and like after like a year, it was freezing up on shit. The Windows phone was garbage and had bugs out the ass. And it was just like, I had an old ass iPhone. Flawless. Like 3 apps. Yeah, I don't really use apps as well, though. But I guess that's maybe something I should clarify. My phone experience is like bare minimum. Like I have like 3 apps that I use. And one of them is for texting, one of them's for email. They just come with the phone. The other one's Reddit app. And the Reddit app works like shit, but that's not the iPhone's fault. That's Reddit's fault. So. And I know because the old Reddit app, the one that was third party, worked fine. So. Actually, you know what? Let's I feel like I should be taking something to Clint to, like, get upgraded. I don't have anything to take to him, though. Fuck. I don't know. I know people swear by Android, and I'm not saying it's like a bad phone. I'm sure people have had great experiences with it, and I'm happy for that. But mine was not good. So, and I will say, on the Android TV we've got, the smart TV that runs on Android, that thing runs like dog shit. It's so bad. It is so genuinely awful. But I think it's probably more of the TV's fault. I don't ascribe that wholly to it being, you know, running an Android OS. So. Because you have to pay for something to get it free. Can't do that on Apple. Yeah. Well, yeah, and I don't, again, I use like 3 apps and 2 of them come with the phone. So my yeah, your mileage may vary. If you're very much into getting different apps and whatnot, then yeah, that's gonna matter a lot more. So I personally have no need for them, so I just don't really buy it. And hey, that works fine for me. Hey, maybe if maybe I should be using apps more. Maybe if I had an Android phone, I would. But, you know. FaceTime. It just drops a FaceTime. I can't even tell you that I've used FaceTime a single time. This great app where you can watch all shows. That sounds insane. Then again, if I'm watching shows, I'm generally like, I guess this is why I don't really use apps, is because I'm on my PC most of the time. If I'm gonna watch a show, I'll just watch it on my PC. If I'm out and about, I don't really look at my phone. You know, I don't bother. I'm not gonna like pull up a TV show on my phone to watch. It's, you know, that's just me. It's not, you know, these are most Netflix, Hulu, and other stuff. Yeah, I mean, that does sound convenient if you're into that. That sounds like something that would be good to have on like a tablet. I almost said iPad, but kind of defeats the point. Yeah, it sounds like something that'd be good to have on like a tablet. Nice. Sunfish and a rainbow trout. A train is passing through? Oh, shit. Maybe we go check it out. Alright. Steel hoe, gotten, community center, fish tank. So that's river fish done. We got a sun... Oh, no, wait. What is that? What did we just get? That's a rainbow trout. What? Specialty fish? Do I need a rainbow trout for anything? No. No, I don't. Okay. Cool. Neat. Got a smart TV as well. I have to pay $120 for all these streaming services. Yeah. I've heard the only problem is my fucking... The TV we've got, it's fairly old. Don't get me wrong. It's not the best TV. I'm not, you know... Like I said, it's probably more so an issue with the TV itself than an Android it's running on. But it's so fucking slow. It's so slow and it crashes and just runs like dog shit. So, sorry, I'm looking up the bundles real quick. Cause I want to see what all fish I need and from where. Okay, yeah, that is found in rivers. I just didn't get one. Okay, so we got sturgeon from the mountain lake. We got the tiger trout from the river. We've got tuna, red snapper, and tilapia from the ocean. Red snapper's only when it's raining, though. Walleye? Walleye's fall. Okay. And the rest of this seems fine. Oh, pufferfish I guess we should get. Okay. Cool. And I got my O back. Alright, let's go do pufferfish real quick, because I think there's a time cutoff for that one. Yeah, I've heard great stories about, like, Roku TVs and shit. People swear by them. They're like, you can get them for, like, $100, and, you know. They have all this great shit they can do. I'm like, that's cool. I think I'd rather just, like, not fuck with TVs anymore. we didn't even use the TV hardly when it was, like, somewhat good. Like, it's deteriorated over time. I'll glaze Roku all day. Roku's so fire. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking Roku glazers out there. I don't watch TV anymore. Yeah. It's like, I don't watch shit, like, on the TV anymore. I'll throw, like, a show on my second monitor. And that's kind of the extent of what I do. Nice, got a tilapia. Give me a pufferfish. And frankly, if there's anything that, like, we want to put on the TV, like, if we have guests over and we're, like, gonna watch a movie, we just, like, put it on a laptop or something. We have, like a 10-foot HDMI cable. Throw that sucker on the laptop. And just stream it to the TV, and that works fine. All this is to say, Android kind of mid. Like, I think it gets way too much praise. John Android can suck it. Make a better OS. Guys, should I do a birthday stream tomorrow? I'm on the fence about it. What do you think? If I do, I don't know if it'll be Stardew, but I don't know, it might be. Yeah? Okay, maybe. I'm also just like, maybe I should just do nothing. Just hang out and like, eat. Eat some food. Yeah. Stuff my face. It's my birthday tomorrow, yeah. We stopped the Stardew Glaze. Actually, you know, I think I'm gonna do a 24-hour Stardew stream. I think I changed my mind. I'm just gonna play Stardew until I die in my chair. Yes, it is my birthday tomorrow. Happy early birthday, thanks. Yeah, I didn't really celebrate, like, even though I was streaming at this time last year, like, and I don't know, I didn't really make a thing out of it. I just sort of ignored it. So I'm not a big birthday celebrator, but spend time with the missus. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking as well. But I mean, she's not like taking the day off or anything, so there's gonna be a good section of the day where she's at work and I'm just sort of chilling at home, vibing, you know. CC's a baddie. Yeah, I am kind of thick. I didn't want to bring it up, but I got the whole bakery back there, so. Have other games in mind? Sort of. I've been wanting to try Ultra Kill for a little while. Or, you know, I've been wanting to play this really cool game called Stardew Valley. Fortnite. Shut the fuck up, Quinn. I really said Fortnite. Get out of here. I'm not saying Fortnite's a bad game, but I don't think it's just I don't think it's my kind of game. I'll play ABC. Oh boy. Hear me. For the first time. I've never heard him before. Who is this guy? Shit game, burn it in hell. Oh, I try to strictly avoid playing with minors. In every sense of that sentence. Can I get a fucking pufferfish, maybe? That's the whole reason I'm here. Yeah, I think, I don't know, from what I've read and, like, seen on Fortnite, it feels like there was a sweet spot kind of at the beginning where it was, like, really good. But it feels like, unfortunately, and this goes for most games, you know, especially since I'm basically fucking doing it on Stardew Valley right now. I hate the modern, like, trend of games getting solved, if that makes sense. Like, there's a meta, you know, there's a best way to play, there's a most effective character model, you know, whatever. And I feel like that's what Fortnite has, like, devolved into. And it's just, like, the natural conclusion for any modern competitive game, for any modern game in general, but especially competitive ones. Minecraft, maybe. I do have a Minecraft server still running. So I could go back and play some Minecraft. That could be pretty chill. But, I don't know. I'll think about it. I do want to finish the mod pack we were playing at some point. It's the Prominence 2 mod pack. Because there's still a ton of shit we haven't done. So, Minecraft with viewers except Kleb. No. Frankly, the server that I'm running doesn't really have... It's not powerful enough to handle more than, like, 4 or 5 people total. Anyways, so... But also, if I do a stream on my birthday, I don't think I want it to be, like, a community thing. Like, not yet, at least. You know, maybe if I had more people or something, but I feel like community things are just a lot of stress for me. Like, I'm sure it would be fun, but I'm just like, you know, I gotta like plan a thing out and schedule and make an event and coordinate and like, I'll be lucky if I actually stream. that's kind of where I'm at. I actually managed to squeeze out a stream, then that'll be a lot. So, Among Us. Ever seen the game Total Warhammer 3? It sounds familiar. I can't say with certainty that I've seen it, but it does sound familiar. I've probably like seen a screenshot or something at one point. You're addicted. I know like the Warhammer universe is pretty nuts. I have read a little bit of like the Warhammer lore, and it seems insane. So I don't know if it's anything like or to do with that, but it could be kind of cool. You need the most kid game ever. Yeah, bro. Fortnite, Minecraft, Among Us. He really hit the full roster. Roblox. You're not helping your case. The Roblox pull is great. Roblox is peak. Oh, no. Like this. Fishing. I need a sunfish and a tiger trout. And I got a pike. I mean, I like this. I like this halibut. When CZ stream Roblox, I do need to play some Roblox at some point, because I think I mentioned it last stream. Me, Pepe, and Podu were all talking about making a Grow a Glorp game in Roblox, like a Roblox game mode. And there was supposed to be some testing that was happening. I've sort of neglected to do that. We have another meeting in like a week, and I kind of haven't done anything. So that does need to happen at some point, but I don't know. I'll probably just play with the dev tools more than anything. Game on Roblox broke the world record of most. Damn. This player's live? That is crazy. Oh, my rainbow trout. I know me a miner. Maybe a little different with Roblox. I know me a miner. Yeah, I mean, it seems like there's some good stuff on there. I'm not, I think it's a bad rap because it, attracts a lot of kids, but I know there's something more to it. So maybe we'll make a point. I would latest. Oh, my berry. Play test, yeah. Alright, maybe then. That could be something. Maybe if we conjure something up, we'll have you play test it. Alright, I'm gonna turn some of this shit in. My inventory's just smack full, so. Warhammer 3 is you command a big army and try to get world domination. You have so many factions, like 90 or 120. You can play as a lot of races. The Tomb Kings, rats, orcs, human, elf, dark elf, and a lot of other stuff. Jesus. That sounds kind of cool. Is it like a, Bros made kill 2 ghosts? I'll accept. Maybe I'll do it. It reminds me of, like 4K games. Or like a grand strategy style of games. I don't know if that's, So what's that one space game? Fuck, hold on. I gotta look it up now. It's gonna bug me. The fuck is it called? Star something? The fuck is it? Play war games on Roblox that are realistic. Okay. Should play I Have No Mouth, though I Must Scream. I've heard of that. I don't know what it is though. Oh, it's a point and click. Interesting. It's from 1996. Oh my god! Wait, is this what you're talking about? A game from 30 years ago? I'm not gonna say no. I just, you know, crazy pull. Okay, I will vaguely consider that. I have heard a little bit about that before, so. People have claimed that it's good. So I think I need a chub for here or something, don't I? Fodder? No. Enchanter? No. Field research. Yes, chub. 100% consider, alright. Okay, okay. I guess, you know, if Kleb recommends a game that's like twice his age, I should consider it. Fucking. I mean, am I wrong? Game's 29 years old. Got dwarfs, they got a bomb helicopter, and lizardmen have dinos. A lot of fun, like strategy. Okay, is it like the where everybody acts? Is it like a Civ 5 type of game, like where everybody kind of plans their moves and it all happens at once? I guess that's what I was thinking of with like grand strategy. There's a space game I had in mind for that, but couldn't remember what it was. That's not double me. How many times is it? Is it triple you? No Man's Sky? No. It's gonna bug me. I don't know. I'm gonna look again after this. I want to catch a sturgeon real quick, if I can. Oh, that's not a sturgeon, so. Oh, fuck. Alright, you get out of here. Do I still have a chest back here? No. God, my inventory's so full. Alright. Okay. I think I've seen games like that. Let me see. Even though I don't think it's applicable to what you're talking about anymore, I gotta figure out what fucking game I'm thinking of. It's making my brain all itchy, not being able to think about it. Stellaris. That was the game. Fucking Stellaris. Okay. That's the space game I was thinking of. A lot of people like that one, but I was wondering if it was similar to that, but now I kind of get that it's not, so. You have that one? Yeah. A lot of people like it. A lot of people really like it. I think I picked it up at one point. I don't know if it was on Steam or if I happened to find it lying around somewhere. Wink, wink. Rage quit. Yeah, I think I ended up playing for like 20 minutes, and then I was like, this is a lot. This is much more than I was expecting. And I wouldn't say that it's particularly fun, so just gonna go. Your 50k power fleet lost to 12 and I stopped. They got farther than I did. I'll tell you that. Alright, I wanted to get you sturgeon, but not allowed. It's strictly forbidden. Riz Skibbity, Ohio. So it's like quadruple your age then, Clip. Is that what you're getting at? Well, your quat is so skibbity riz that I went to Ohio Riz so bad and goon with you. Clip can't defend this anymore. This is not good. Yeah. Bro crumbled. He's falling apart. Get it together, Cleb. How many years was it? What the fuck he's saying? I don't know that word. Yeah, what the fuck are you saying? What is that? We're speaking in tongues. What the fuck? I have no mouth and I must scream. I see. Speak the king's English, please. Please. 29 years, I believe. I can double check. No, it was released in 96. It's 29 years. In fact, I wonder if it has a month. October 31st. So 28 years plus some change. Close to 29 years. So maybe that is double. I told you. I thought I was wrong. You thought I didn't do the math. Come on, man. I have a little faith. Actually, you know what? It's gonna rain tomorrow, so maybe we do another round of fishing. Because we need... Oh... What do we need for rain fish? A red snapper. Oh, I can only catch a sturgeon before 7 p.m. Okay, that's where I fucked up. Okay. Cool, cool. So really it's just a red snapper. Oh. I fucked up. Hey, you should also play Shadow of Doubt. I guess maybe I could. I don't know. It sounds interesting, like, conceptually, but I've not honestly looked at the game that much. Spirits are very displeased. Perfect. When to be clear and sunny. $10 on Key Shop. Always with the Key Shop. How much is I have no mouth and I have a scream? On Steam, just straight up, $6. Shut, I will put you down. Jesus. Tomorrow's stream. You just really want me to play that, huh? And that to a miner's crazy. I mean, who has threatened a miner a couple of times, you know? Haven't we all? I have killed many and I will kill more. That seems like a normal thing. What? Alright. Let's do... Shut the fuck up. Why are you so hostile, Cleb? Calm down. Me angry. Cleb angry. He mad. Right, fair enough. Carry on. And when you put it that way. Damn, 2 grapes. Alright. Ramen's not quite open yet, so I'm just gonna chop down all our trees. Compromise her livelihood. What a... You hate brown in general. You just hate the color brown. Okay. What an odd thing to say. What, any particular reason, or? Alright, Clem. Yeah, you really... You really had to just... You had to keep towing the line, huh? I was gonna let you get away with it for a moment. And you just couldn't help yourself. Don't do it again. What? Oh, what are you? I said people glaze it. I didn't say anything. See the people part? Yeah. What did I do? Shut the fuck up. You know you did. Don't try to jerk me around. You know, I have no mouth and I must scream is twice your age. That means I'm also twice your age, motherfucker. Chew on that one for a minute. You know? I got double the life. Old ass? Yeah. Best bet. I got double life experience. You. I'm faster than you. I'm smarter than you. I'm 800 steps ahead. First playing in the sandbox. You don't even know. You really think you're slick like that? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Two steps in the grave. Let's be real here. Yeah, you're kind of right. I'm 3 steps in the grave, bro. I'm on the way out. They're putting the dirt on the top. Do I have a job? My job is streaming. That's my job at the moment. Damn. Could get a job. You could get a job, motherfucker. Then talk. That still applies to you. If you want to go that route, you have a job. All right. Child labor moment. You do not have a job. Bro went to Six Flags today. You don't have a job. I hosted the bank. That's not a job. That's a hobby, dude. That's not a job. I mean, congrats for having a hobby, but costs like $50 per person. Are they paying it to you? Are you making the $50 per person? Yes. I got my doubts. I got my doubts about that. Plug. Well, okay. I have to buy the gear. Okay, yeah. So they give you money to buy supplies. You're not getting paid to do that. That's a very different thing. Yeah, I'll believe that. You can't be coming in here like, yeah, I get paid like $50 a head just to, you know. That's not how that works. That's not money in your pocket, man. Come on. Do the money in the treasury and the vice president. You do the vice president? Huh? Boss? Hold on, I can catch this fish. I see messages over there. I just got... There we go. Nice. I needed that. I need that sturgeon. It's the only one I really needed from up here. My friend is a president. I'm really doing all the work. Yeah. Well, it sounds like it's like a once a week thing. Allegedly. Every other day, every other week. What does that mean? Is it every other day or is it every other week? Or every other week you do like 3 days that week, every other day. And it's per game. Like 800 a month. Yeah, that sounds about right, I guess. Also, what gear are you... Hold on. What gear are you buying for like $50 every single game? Tell me that. How much should I make a month? You don't want to know. How much is... Because you're telling me per head, they're dropping $50 on gear every single fucking game. From Temu and Etsy's. Something, I don't know. Something smells fishy here. I think you're bullshitting me. Your ball. I think you're fucking... I think you're pulling my leg. I think you're full of shit. I don't think 20 people are giving you $50 each several times a week to buy gear that breaks every other game. I don't believe that. It doesn't make sense. You got paintball guns off Temu? Yeah, exactly. Did you buy every piece of gear off of Temu? The guns you have. Also, what are they renting guns from you now? Bird's got more than 20 guns. 20 paintball guns. And 20 cents of paintball gear. Yeah, and 20 masks. Okay. I think you're full of shit. I think you're chock full of shit. It's a scam. Like you make enough. Yeah. Bro's scamming his friends. If that's even happening. And I don't think it is. Get a job, then speak. I'll speak all I want, motherfucker. You're in my stream. You don't get to control who speaks here. For one thing. But for another thing, you're full of shit. Mr. I worked at IT and cracked after a year. 2.5 years. It's not a year. 2, try working IT. Mr. I run a paintball game once a week. And people pay me $10 to do it. Maybe rein it in a little first. How about that? That was pretty easy, but yeah. Yeah, but working in customer service here in the States, fucking, it's brutal. I don't wish it on anybody. I got mad respect for anybody working in that line. Well, you're gay. Damn, you got me. Also, I'm gonna time you out for another 10 seconds. I'm gay is not an insult. Do better. Kill the French and like big dick in your mouth. You know, I'll allow that. I'll allow that. I'm gonna time you out for 30 seconds. How about that? Literal child. Actually, I earn $40 a week by running my paintball. Kill that bridge is real though. Alright, I'll allow it. Automod's gonna catch that every single time, so let's not make a habit about it. Because I gotta go and approve it and shit, and you know. It's just a task. Teen, don't approve this. Too late. Fuck you. Suck my balls. How about that? It's private information. Yeah, well, don't post it in my chat then. You got such a problem with it. Trying to keep it on the low. Well, you fucked up then, huh? Didn't you? Actually, exactly double is kind of crazy. Yeah. Verse 14. Why does a U.S. boy have a problem with the French? I don't know. Cause he's a kid, and hating the French is you know, cause they're weird. They do be eating snails though. That's a little whack. Consuming snails, just for fun. Ever been to France? I want to go to France one day. That'd be cool. Alright, I think I can do the crab pot here as well. Yeah, I can. Nice. And this will be lake fishing, and then we'll just have night fishing, river fishing, and specialty. Specialty, I think I can actually get done. River fishing has to wait till fall, and night fishing, I think, also has to wait till fall. But I can get sandfish. Well, I have to get the desert to go get a sandfish, but yeah. I can guarantee Kleb has never been to France. Ever gooned to Skibbity? Alright. When I went last year, my friend's uncle has a mansion so you could just chill. Damn. I mean, that sounds kind of awesome. I'd like to visit, like, Norway or Sweden or something at some point. I got a buddy of mine who lives in Norway, so it'd be cool to visit. And no, I've never gooned to Skibbity, unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately, depending on how you look at it. Okay, let's go clear some of the farm shit a little bit more. Throw these crab pots down. And maybe I'll make a little bait maker too. Do not look up Skibbity Toilet Rule 34. Please do not. Yeah, I still don't know what that's about. I feel like I'm like insulated from the brain rot. I've never bothered to actually look that up. What Skibbity Toilet and all that shit is. I mean, I'm sure it's probably dumb. Like that's a given, but you know. I don't even have like a basis for what it is. 55 or 15 hardwood. And then 1 iron, 1 gold. A little worm bin going. There we go. You know, when I first saw you in chat, I was like, he's weird. And then I was like, he seems cool. But now I'm going back to my original opinion. Yeah, where's a freak? Straight freaking. Oh shit. 5% chance to yield double wood. Don't mind if I do. Wonder if that counts for logs. I guess they're not technically trees, but that'd be kind of awesome. Also, Kleb, I like how you're apparently Mr. Moneybags, but you can't be bothered to sub to me. Really says a lot. For shame. Can't even steal his mom's Amazon account either. Get the Amazon Prime. Got home from the Superman movie? Oh, shit. Also, how you doing, Podu? Hope you're having a good day. How was the movie? I heard some mixed reviews. Just, you know, reading online, but obviously, you know, people are a little critical, so. 9.5 out of 10? Hell yeah. That sounds like a resounding success. So Superman is and always will be nice. Well, hell yeah. Maybe me and the missus will make a point to go see it. It's my birthday tomorrow, so could be a good opportunity. We haven't seen a movie in a little bit. Also, no, you can't. Really, you can't, Clem. You just don't want to. Go see it Tuesday with your grandparents and parents. Hell yeah. I mean, it seems pretty good, and James Gunn is a pretty decent director, and everything I've seen on it seems like they're going in a good direction with it, so my hopes are pretty high. You went alone, though. That's fine. What's wrong with going to see a movie alone? What's the problem with that? Henry Cavill Mog's the new one. What's that mean? Everyone in the theater was above the age of 40? I mean, that's fine. Did it, like, smell like old people? What's the problem? Just gave me something to bully you for, post-Podu? What does that mean? What are you gonna bully Podu for? Also, I don't think you want to try to bully Podu. But how about we get on good terms with each other, with Podu? How about that? How's that for a goal? Eh? Anybody? No? Alright. Alright, deposit that. Put the axe away, put the scythe away. We're probably gonna just go do more of the mines tomorrow. If I had to take a stab at it. I nice today. Well, try to be nice today. How about that? Oh, the bookseller's in town today. Cool. Gonna be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Okay, great. Spirits from neutral. Great. I'm always nice. You know what? I also am always nice. I've never been mean even once in my entire life. This is well known. It's well documented, I would say. Something initially shocked me is not many of the younger generation have seen Superman. Then I realized not many of the younger generation know who Superman is, since a lot of Supermans came out before 2012. The more movies have been popular since the 2000s. Yeah, I can kind of see what you mean. Definitely feels like he's a less popular character now. But who knows? Maybe this will turn things around. If it's a faithful adaptation, as you seem to make it out to be. same. I love the homeless. I give them free Fint, and I always laugh with the orphans. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. They cry tears of joy when they see me coming. I like to, you know, show the homeless people how to do it, and I like buy a bunch of food and then eat it in front of them. So I'm like, here's how you eat. Just do it like that. It's like an informational thing. It's like when you like grab your cat's paw and scrape it in the litter box, you know. It's such good jokes, and I say, yeah, you guys just love the dad jokes. Yeah, like I actually learned a lot of these jokes from my parents when I was a kid. So, guess you guys wouldn't know anything about that. Skips the origin of Superman, like Krypton getting destroyed, him landing on Earth, and starts a couple of sentences of what happened up to the point of the intro, kind of like Star Wars. To be honest, I feel like that's preferable, because I think trying to rehash it all the way from the beginning would have been a bad move. And frankly, Superman's origin story is just kind of boring at this point. Like, it might have been novel 30 years ago. It's like I don't want to go to a movie and have them spoon feed me, you know. Oh, Krypton's getting destroyed, and we have to send our baby to, what's a good planet? Earth. You know, okay. Just get with the Supermaning, you know. Maybe that's just my my personal attention span, but Superman's less popular, he's more boring than the rest. I think that's, if you had said that like 5-10 years ago, I would have agreed. And I think my reasoning is that he feels like one-dimensional in a way. But I also think that in the last, you know, decade or so, people have really tried to play into like the three-dimensional, you know, villains that have you know, you can almost sympathize with, and you can almost understand, and you know, they have a story that's, you know, or like the heroes are flawed and you know, are struggling to, you know, with their powers or something. You know, it's like, it's very like, and it's cool because it's like, yeah, it's a very human thing. You know, it's relatable, I think, and it sort of brings an extra dimension to characters that are otherwise fairly flat, or can be fairly flat. But I also think at this point it's a little played out. I kind of like the idea of just like, yeah, this Superman, he's just real strong, and he's just a good guy. He's not evil. He's a hero. You know, and like most of the drama and conflict comes from him trying to keep his identity secret, and you know, the villains just being crazy evil. Clark versus Superman is just glasses. I mean, it sounds really simple, but at the same time, I also think like, and I think this is just something that comes with age, people change a lot. Like, more than you realize. You meet somebody you've not seen in a few years, and they have like a pair of glasses and a different haircut, and it's hard to recognize them. Like you might see some similarities in the face, but like, you know, so it's pretty feasible that somebody could stay hidden that way. To the degree that Superman has, maybe not. There's a little bit of a suspension of disbelief that has to happen there. I'll agree with that. But to say that it's totally unplausible, I don't know. I don't know that I'm 100% on that. It's like if your wife takes off her glasses, like, who are you? Yeah, but your wife is a, you know, that's a pretty close relationship. That's like an intimate person that you're seeing and interacting with very closely, presumably daily. If one of my coworkers did that in like a Daily Planet scenario, I don't know if I'd fucking, I don't know if I'd notice. I don't know if I'd care. I barely look at my coworkers regularly, you know? Just in that movie, how he acts, sounds, dresses, looks a lot different from Superman. Always wears a bright suit, the undies in a cape distracts from his face. Yeah. Lois Lane works with him, interviews Superman, she doesn't know. But I think, I thought she does know in this movie, though. Which, like, yeah, okay, that's a fair criticism of the original, like, comics or whatever. But, like, I'm pretty sure that in this movie she knows, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Podu. You've actually seen it, but... Always finds out in most universes who Superman is, and they usually date and have kids, yeah. I haven't seen the movie, but in the past. Yeah, no, and I get what you mean. It's definitely, that's definitely been a thing for more than, you know, more than is realistic, I think, in the past. But I'm pretty sure in this movie, she just knows. Or maybe she finds out. I don't know. Yeah. So it's like, that's fine, you know? It checks out, I think. She knows the movie. I believe it's in the trailer, so not spoiling anything. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, I can pretty well infer what happens, but yeah. Point taken. A lot of character growth in the new movie. Nice. Okay. $100 better characters I want to see on screen. Can you give me an example? Like what character would you prefer to see on screen instead of Superman? And like I would assume you mean from like the, yeah, DC universe, but I suppose it could be any universe. I guess we should go check it out. Yeah, I was just thinking that. I think it'd be pretty good. I'm not really like a fan of Superman, just generally. Not that I don't like him, but you know, I just never really took an interest. But it does sound like this is a genuinely pretty good depiction. So. Pause all my crap in here. Except for that purple mushroom. Podu gave us a good score. Yeah, Podu never gives anything a good score, so... For saying a 9.5 out of 10, I feel like... It's gotta be something special. And I'm not opposed to just seeing it, anyways. You know. Didn't strictly hinge on Podu giving it a good review, but that does make it slightly more enticing. Did see that 6.9 review? Yeah. But then again, that was like movie critics, right? Which I don't really trust movie critics. I think movie critics are kind of full of it. Now I got both spectrums, yeah. Got both sides of it. What is just a plain critic? Just a straight up critic. Not even about movies, just everything. Existence. It's critical of everyone and everything. Yeah, he really makes a habit out of that. Except himself, of course. Yeah. Well, he could never do any wrong. As we all know. As we all know and agree, obviously. The wall of text. One thing Superman is boring, at least Superman is more thought-based as a character. Superman came from a dying planet, which died, and there's people ruining the planet. Shown by a couple who are older and last chance to have a kid, raised to believe that humanity is better than what it is. They were raised to know humanity could be better. He also inspired people to be better and believes that humanity in the core are good. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's themes worth exploring when it comes to Superman. And it almost sounds like this movie has done a better job encapsulating those themes, because I think they were probably better represented in the comics than they have been in most pieces of cinema. So, you know, it sounds kind of exciting. I think I'd be down to see it. Maybe that's what I'll do, maybe that's what we'll do tomorrow. If you want, hon. Go see a movie or something. Oh, a farm warp toad. I'd watch Elio first. I was gonna say, is Elio still in theaters, actually? Because I know we were wanting to watch that, too. Lucifer Sandman is having a second season, so I need to watch it. Shazam, more Black Adam, maybe the heroes in the movie. I wrote the brother, X-Men, of course, more Batman, Green Lantern, Plastic Man, Green Martian, Dr. Fate. Some of those, yeah. Some of those I can agree on. Dr. Fate, I think, would be a pretty good one. Plastic Man, I think, would be a good one. Just for, like, fun watches more than anything. Shazam, I've not actually seen any of the Shazam stuff, but I've heard it's kind of mixed. A lot of trigger words there. Oh, yeah, Poto's about to fucking blow up. He's gonna explode here in about 10 seconds, so... You really, you've set him off, I think. Or it's like a landmine. We watched Black Adam, didn't we? Yeah, we did watch Black Adam as well. I didn't think it was all that good, to be honest with you. Like, it was fine. It was more fun seeing the other characters come in and, like, try to fight him. And, like, hearing about them and their backstories and their powers and stuff than it was for, like, actually Black Adam. You know? The heroes in that movie? Okay, yeah, I can agree with that. 'Cause I don't think Black Adam himself is actually that interesting. He's like kind of like a worse Superman. Like, if you have problems with Superman, then I feel like Black Adam is just a worse variant of that. Somehow. It's a very comic book movie, unlike a lot of the Marvel movies. A lot brighter, colorful, happy, carries a good message, and a lot of characters are more goofy and comic booky. So if you come in with the idea it's going to be darker, you like the style of the movie, then Superman won't be for you. Got it. Okay. I mean, I think it's a movie I'd be down to see. I kind of like the dark aesthetic sometimes, but by no means am I like tied to that. This character, old man with a lantern, is really strong, but don't know the name. Alan? Don't a bit depressed. I do that myself. I don't need help from a movie. Real. Very real. Mm. Super Animals made me cry. Since I'm a conservative alpha male, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, right back to it. Oh boy. Ugh. Big stretch. Yeah, since you're such a big, strong man, you're like, you told the tears to go away, and they did. Clear and sunny tomorrow. Perfect for the luau. Oh shit! I forgot about the luau. Pelican Town luau. Exciting. Very exciting. I want to make an unjustified timeout. Why do you want to make an unjustified timeout? I mean, you can time out whoever you want. You have that power. Bonus alpha male comment made me black. Yeah, me too. He's, you know, he really has a way with words. Great power comes great responsibility. True. Based and spider pilled. I'm gonna go take a piss real quick, and then I will come back. So give me like 2 minutes. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Whew. I hating to be honest. Terrific shit. I could him on a screen time in the movie along with Guy Gardner. This is totally out of my wheelhouse. You know what? You guys can, yeah. Yeah, you guys got it. I know some of these words. Okay, so unfortunately no upgrading for pickaxe still, because I don't have 10k to sink in on that. Okay. Oh, shit, I got another, my fish pond's done already. Shit, that was quick. Damn, I've been working fucking at the speed of sound over here. Let me throw in crimson fish. There. You know, like his powers, because they're never clear. I feel like his powers are pretty clear. Maybe not like the total like breadth of his powers, but what they do, I think, is pretty clear. Light super speed, heat vision, freeze breath, and super strength. Yeah, that's my understanding as well. Whatever those powers have under their umbrella. Yeah. Sorry, I'm cleaning my glasses real quick. Yeah, I can understand, like, wondering where the fuck the limits are. I think it's also worth remembering that, like, obviously, like, Superman works within the confines of human society, too. So, like, if he gets Lex Luthor arrested, Lex Luthor is still, like, a super rich, like, mega genius or whatever, right? So if he gets out, and it's, like, legitimate in the eyes of the legal system, so, you know, in whatever way that means, Superman can't just go and be like, no, put him back in jail. Arrest him again. Even, like, he hasn't done anything, you know? It's like they don't have a reason for it. So I think that's why, like, and you know, obviously Superman's not going to just be like, oh, I'll just kill him. I'll just commit a murder because it's fine. It's Superman. Come on, you know. This comics, well, writers use comic series and writers of comic series. So one writer thinks Superman's faster than the Flash, another doesn't. Yeah. I'm of the mindset that, like, if you have a character whose entire, you know, ability is one thing, like the Flash, like, I move quick, me fast. He shouldn't be beatable by anybody who has, like, that and something else. You know, he should really be the peak of that, unless he's like fighting God or something. I don't know, but come on. I was up in the middle of the street with a mech, you're like, nah, it doesn't matter. I don't know what you mean by that. Man, my stomach is rumbling. I might have to grab a bite to eat. I ate before stream, but something about just yapping really makes me hungry. Don't like all these different angles, so confusing. Yeah, no, it's a lot. I tune out half of what they're talking about, to be honest with you. So Kingside is just hating. I can kind of see where Kingside's coming from. Do I think it's totally justified? Maybe not, but I can see it at least. But they have a pretty limited scope of, exposure to anything comic book related, whether it be, like TV shows, movies, anything like that, or the actual comics themselves. My exposure is pretty limited though, so I also just take that with a grain of salt, because I'm just like, I don't fucking know what's happening. I don't keep up with this. I hate the multiverse, like for me, nothing you do matters. I can kind of agree with that. I think once things start to get too big, it becomes meaningless. You've got to give a reason as to why, like, why the fuck, and, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with, like, like Daredevil, or like Spider-Man or something. Or, and I know those are different universe, but I'm like, once you get to, like, yeah, multiverse weird shit, like, why does it fucking matter anymore? Like, who are these guys? You're like punching a guy on a scaffolding, and like they're ripping apart the universe. Like, it just sort of seems there's a little bit of an imbalance there. It's hard for me to stomach. But I don't know. I think it can be done well. It's usually not. So, alright, we're gonna go talk to Robin. I'm gonna grab some recipes for making, like, stone paths and shit from her, and I think I'm gonna start laying out some pathing. I'm kind of wasting summer, to be honest, but I'm waiting on my first set of crops to come in so I can actually get enough money to do stuff. I'm broke at the moment. And actually, I'd really love to get my farming to 10. But maybe that'll happen one day. Have a nice walk? No, I didn't, Robin. It was a shit walk. Actually, how much does it take to upgrade house? 10k? Okay, never mind. Not doing that. Give me... stone floor. Stone walkway. Stepping stone. The rest of this I don't really care about. Rustic plank floor? Actually, that kind of looks nice. Wood floor, rustic plank floor. Yeah. I can live with that. Guys, I'm thinking about making my own cinematic universe. What do we think about that? The CZ cinematic universe. The CZCU. Eh? Can I get some funding for that? No. Damn. Mrs. coming in with a hard no. Alright, sorry. You didn't even hear what it was about, though. What if it was really cool? What if? Alright, I'm gonna pull up something real quick. Okay. I don't know, comics feel like a nerd's wet power fantasy. I can kind of agree with that. A little bit. I don't know, I think that I would have maybe agreed with that at one point, but I feel like nowadays, like, manga and, like, animes are more of a nerd wet power fantasy. Because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of self-insert, like isekai, just slop that just goes crazy. And I rag on it a lot, but it's, I think, such a prime example of it. And that's Solo Leveling. Manga, yeah. Manga. Why gotta pick on me? I speak funny, alright? Don't be a bully. Yeah, I think Solo Leveling is sorry, I'm looking for an image at the moment. I had something from before. Very anglicized, I guess so. Do you like Solo Leveling though? We'll say it's the best story ever. It's a good read for you. Yeah, and I'm not saying it's like a dog shit story, but I am saying that it's not a good story. It's fine if you enjoy it. I think the art's great. I think some of the world building stuff is fun. I think, you know, the leveling system thing was novel enough, at least in the beginning, that it was like, okay, you know, there's something here. But I think it devolved into like just a basic power fantasy fucking circle jerk. And I just, I don't know, I fell off. I stopped at a certain point when reading it, and I've not really watched much of the anime, but, you know. Overlord, Death Note, and Gate, yeah. I actually haven't watched all of Death Note. It's been a while since I've been seen any of that, but depending on the person, not the subject, yeah, someone will say Superman is faster than the Flash because Superman is their favorite, and the Wind Raiders wrote a story about Superman around the world 1,000 times faster than the Flash. At the end of the day, Flash is faster because that's his main power. Yeah. I also feel like, I kind of feel like, at least when it comes to comics and people doing that, and a little bit to like anime and shit and whatever, it's unfortunately like tainted by power scalers. Right? You've got fucking sweaty nerds who want their character to be the best character, and they're looking at, like, they have classifications on the feats they've done, and, you know, it's like, actually Goku can destroy an entire galaxy with his left nut, and Naruto wouldn't last more than 1 second against him. It's like, it's shit like that. But it's the same type of people who do that shit in like comics, where like, actually Superman can be faster than the Flash if he jumps into the sun and soaks up the sun energy. it's like you're really like, I feel it's just it's a symptom. It's not, I don't think it's a part of the you know, that's not the point of the comic. But I feel like in some cases with anime, like Solo Leveling, it kind of is the problem. That is like the front and center issue, is that it's all like power scaling and how he's just so strong and is better than everybody else. You know, it's like, if that wasn't a cornerstone of the anime, then maybe it'd be better. One Punch Man is 4 for you. That's fair. And appeal to fan service. Not a lot of people read comics anymore, so they have to appeal to whoever does. Is it diehard fans most of the time? Yeah. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying, you know, I think it's a product of that, and not a direct thing, if that makes sense. It's not the main point. It's just something that unfortunately happens. I've like totally lost track of what I'm doing in Stardew, by the way. I think I've wasted so many days and so much time just like not focusing on what I'm doing. You know. Not vanilla either, because I don't like that either. Sometimes the feats need to happen in an interesting story. Right, and I'm not saying they can't happen. I'm not saying people can't have those comparisons, and sometimes the, you know, Superman can't be faster than the Flash, or like there can't be those engagements. I just feel like people who only focus on that kind of ruin it. Hey, fan service, it ruins it for me. Yeah, when Superman pulls out his cock and balls, and he starts like playing with it. Yeah, I hate that shit. Even the inside the DC hater can enjoy it, probably. They're reanimating a bathhouse scene or a beach scene. Yeah, I agree. That when it comes to anime and stuff like that, yeah, it does feel like there's a lot of pandering. Batman's your favorite superhero? Yeah, Poodoo's gonna kill you. Poodoo hates Batman. He's a fucking prolific Batman hater. Batman is boring and overpowered. All right, you can't say Batman's overpowered when you're a big fan of Superman. Superman's like, come on, it's fucking Superman. God damn. Overpowered is a crazy pull for that. It's too much plot armor. That I might could agree with. That I might could agree with. I'll give you that one. Alright, I need to take a moment to actually figure out what the fuck I'm doing. I'm gonna go, I think, grab a little bite to eat real quick. I'm just gonna pause. I know I've just been sitting here talking a lot. not the most exciting thing to witness, but you know. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a little bit of food, and I'm gonna think about what the fuck I need to do next, because I'm just running in circles, basically, and not really focusing on anything. So, but I'll be back. Alright. I'm back. I technically have been back for a couple of minutes, but I was just scarfing some food. I have a massive plate in front of me. Damn, you guys are getting deep into it. I don't know half the shit you guys are talking about anymore. There's a certain art to like all this knowledge that I can appreciate, I will say. Keep up the good work, guys. Done arguing with the king side? I didn't even really feel like it was an argument. I feel like you guys were just, it was a discussion. Dare I say a productive one. It was when it goes nowhere, it's an argument. I guess so. But you say that like you're so certain that it went nowhere. I knew King Side won't change his mind. I mean, never say never. I think King Side knows you won't change your mind either, to be fair. Oh, fuck, I can't move buildings after... Okay, well, whatever. We want another fishing pond anyways. So. I don't know, I think you're too quick to call it an argument, or to call it fruitless, Podu. Maybe it's because you're so young, but, you know. I guess King Side's young, too. I'm just an old man. That's what I'm getting at. All right, maybe now it's turning into an argument. Batman only has $4 billion, really? Holy shit. I guess that was considered like a shit ton of money when the comics were being made, huh? I mean, that's, you know, because it would have been. Now it's like, would he even be in like the top 10 richest people in the world? I mean, I don't think he would. It's depressing as fuck, but it's kind of real. Top and smartest humans in DC. Just getting into their intelligence values. Pulling up the stat book. Ah, damn. Orange, peach, apricot. Can I make a couple of recycling machines? Yeah. Let's do like 5 of those. Artisan bundle, here we go. So that all works for that. Honey, jelly, truffle oil. I can make a jelly pretty easily. And then I guess maybe we have to wait in on fruit, or maybe get a cloth from one of the wet newspapers we put in. I kind of see what Kingside's saying, to be honest. I can understand the point of view. It doesn't really make much sense when you do a side by side. Which floor do you guys like better? Left to right. I'm thinking left. I'm gonna eat as well while I wait for a reply. First one, the left. I agree. Okay. I'll use that one. Thank you. Continue with the discussion. Carry on. Let me count something real quick. First typing an article. Yeah, he's really passionate about this stuff, but I don't know, I think it's kind of admirable. As somebody who doesn't feel like they're particularly passionate about anything, it's interesting seeing somebody have such strong opinions on something. I kind of respect it in a way, you know? There's a certain, dare I say, beauty or art in it. I'm laying things out. Let me check here. So this should be 7, 14, 17. Nope. So this should be, yeah, okay. This is the leftmost. All right. Yeah, that all lines up. Nice. Good shit. I'm passionate about a lot of things. When I am passionate, I'm really passionate about. That tile does look better. Yeah. I like it a lot. I think this is the one I typically use, but I just have to do a side-by-side because I don't remember. My brain don't work so good. I just appreciate, like, maybe it's because I'm so old now. I'm getting to my elderly phase. But seeing anybody express a significant amount of passion in really anything, I'm just like, that's cool. I like that a lot. I don't feel like a very passionate human being in general, so. Even if it's for only very select things, then it's a very deep passion in those select things. I still think it's very cool. And I think it's cool that you can have conversations about it in such depth and vigor, I would say. Like solo leveling. Yeah. I mean, at least solo leveling, like, looks good. I think solo leveling is one of those ones that's like, it's fun to watch, but I wouldn't call it a good anime. Right? It's good because you can put it on and, like, just sort of turn your brain off a little bit, and it's like, he's going crazy, he's jumping around the room at 50,000 miles per hour, and, you know, oh, he used his heel. He used his heel for doing his exercises for the day, and you know, it's like, okay. Well, so letting a worse animation, a lot of people would dislike it. I agreed, 100%, 100,000,000%. If it had half the animation budget that it does, it would be like you wouldn't even see it on the top charts at all. It wouldn't even appear there. You get like a 6. So. All right, I'm gonna reheat my food real quick because I didn't heat it all the way through. Give me a sec. All right, I'm back. I'm back and I'm munching. Forging level 7. Let's go. Oh, it's the luau today. I totally forgot. I gotta figure out something to bring. Hold on. Let me look up good luau gifts. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Luau. Um. Hmm. All right, it's not looking good. Oh, you know what? Maybe I have something I can harvest today. That'll work. Oh shit, Crimson Fish Row. Let's go. Oh no, I can't harvest these today. Okay. Well, fuck me, I guess. Let's see. What do we got? Wow, a lot of this is... a lot of this is outside of my scope. Alright, let's grab the fishing rod. We're gonna go up and go into the mines and do some fishing, because an ice pip will work. A gold ice pip. Actually, can I put a stonefish? Oh, a silver stonefish will work. Interesting. Oh, a silver ice pip will also work, apparently. Okay, cool. I mean, we need to catch those anyways. And I also need a ghost fish from the mines, so... Where things the rich and powerful go to jail. For shame. Let's say the half in jest, so... He kind of got you there. Joker is like the epitome of that. Can I get a fucking stonefish, please? Oops. Yeah, if the last if the last 10 to 20 years have told us anything, that rich people face no consequences and money solves every problem. So that might be the most believable part of the whole thing. is that Lex Luthor can just sort of get out and go back to doing whatever he wants. Shit's not gonna give me a stonefish, is it? The lawyer can just change the law, but yeah, but you know, there's bribes, and it's not like not everything's on the up and up. You have a lot of faith in the legal system, and the reality is, oftentimes, I mean, it's just run by people. It's as infallible as the average person is, which is very fallible. You know? So. Yeah, but I think the thing is that, I mean, like I said earlier, Superman still operates within the confines of human society, right? Like, he's not there to just dominate and take charge and be like, put him in jail now, you know? That's not what he does. That's not his thing. He's not there to rule over people and tell them what to do. He's not trying to become king of the world or nothing, you know? So, like, I get why he's just like, alright, I'll just put him in the system and surely that'll take care of it. It didn't? Oh, no. He isn't a vigilante? Yeah, that as well. He abides by the law. Yeah, he's like the definition of lawful good. Laws are laws, and they have to be followed, and, you know. Alright, let me see if... does a ghost fish work? Smoked ghost fish? Ugh. No, guilty is still guilty. Again, you're working off an idealized or an idolized system or a view of the legal system. Guilty should be guilty, but that's just not how it works. Hey, Kazuo Art. I don't know if I said your name right, but welcome in. But yeah, he still wants to be like a hero of the people, and you know, he's not trying to rule over shit. He's not trying to. That's why I find Superman boring. I don't know. I don't know that it, I mean, I can kind of see why somebody might find that boring, but I think it's just a different nuance. It's a different style. It's a different angle to the whole, you know, being a super powerful hero shtick. Day 75, no stonefish in sight. I literally just want one that I can take to the luau. I think the luau is about to fucking end. Yeah, ends at 2 p.m. God damn it. Hold on, I'm gonna re-roll this day. That's fucked up. Scoring at the beginning always. Yeah, I can agree with that. Like I'm in Kingdom Come? I don't even know what that is. Makes me just think of the video game. Grab that and that, and you know what? We're actually gonna take off the bait. Put the deluxe bait on. Quicker bite chance. Alright, we gotta scramble. We gotta scramble over and catch a stonefish. A good stonefish. Yeah, the legal system, especially the American legal system, is rife with corruption. It's rife with corruption in real life. Putting aside the fact that this is a universe where, like, trillionaires and giga geniuses and, you know, whatever else fucking exists. We don't even have that in real life, and it's still rife with corruption. You know. Game's common feature is mostly superheroes. No more villains or heroes, just heroes fighting heroes. OG Justice League are old and had to become authoritarian to control the younger heroes, where they destroyed the world. Jesus Christ. Sounds kind of intense. Need a little bit of food, hold on. Alright. Trying to hork down a few bites of chicken and rice. A top classic comic reads, almost a collector's item. Damn. Maybe I'll just take a peek at it. Sounds like an interesting spin. I don't understand why everybody gets enjoyment out of someone. I assume you mean beating the other person to shit or doing something vigilante, like find someone who does the right thing, fights for good and lawful and justice way. Justice way? Something good coming out of it. Yeah, beating the shit. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I think that there's merit in, like, you know, in different types of storytelling. Because I think for a lot of people, and this isn't like, there's no indictment of you know, your preferences or anything like that. But for a lot of people, they want a fairly simple story. You know, they want to imagine that problems are easy to solve. Might makes right, you know? And that's okay. Some stories, I think, are fine being like that. And some people want something that's a little bit more real, a little bit more morally complex, a little bit more, you know, based in reality. And I think there's certain complexities in the simplicity, and there's certain simplicities in the complexity. If that makes sense. You know? You can sort of pick apart and find what you like, no matter where you're looking. You just gotta be able to see. You have to be willing to see it. I don't know if that makes any sense. Kind of rambling, but... He still beats up the villains, but he's not going to cripple the local thug who robbed a grandma. Maybe he should. Couldn't have said it better. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, and that's okay. I think both styles of story and styles of character have their place. I don't think one is inherently better or worse than the other, and I think it's fine to partake in both. But, you know, but I will say I don't think you should ever dismiss one in favor of the other, because, you know, there's merits there. There's merits there if you're willing to look. Simple stories, but not DC Comics. Marvel, DC Comics, they're going dark. Yeah. DC does seem to have a darker tone in general, but... I am not wanting to go to bus stop. I want to go not to the mines. I want to go to the town. Town switches positions on me. I don't think DC is as dark as Marvel. Hot take. I mean, I can't say that I've read either one thoroughly enough to, like, say it with absolute confidence. I don't know, comics, anyways, yeah. It's based on my fairly limited interaction and reading. So, maybe you're right. I don't know. You probably have more experience reading that stuff than I do. I think Marvel stories are more simple, but DC isn't as dark. Okay. Yeah, I guess it depends on the scope you're looking at. You don't need to censor kill, by the way. You can just say kill. Minor pet peeve of mine. And if you want to, you can, but don't feel obligated to. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you said the K word. Ah, smell of the ocean takes back many years, long before you were born. Alright, Grandma. She's unresponsive. Vincent isn't a good dancer. I'm bored. Oh, you stepped on my foot, dear. This is tiring, honey. Are you ready to visit the buffet soon? Pant. Say kill, rape, suicide, anything like that, yeah. Not a mod thing for trigger words? Nah. Nothing like that. The only thing Automod likes to catch is if you say you hate the French, or that you want to kill the French, or that the French are liars, or that the French suck, or that... anything French related, Automod catches for some reason. Not anything I configured. In fact, I've approved kill the French in probably 17 different ways now. But it still catches it, so... And it's not catching the, it's catching the kill part, it's catching the French part. So, you know, I'm not really sure what the deal is with that, but it's fine. Yeah, maybe it was made by a French person. I want to dance, but I don't want to get sweaty. Perfect weather for a beach party, huh? And you're saying put a pound of anchovies in the potluck soup. Ever wondered why Sam leaves the town in community service hours? He allows all of that. He can say anything racist to the French and he won't care. One, French is a nationality, not a race. Two, in general, racism is bad. I say in general, it is bad. Let's try to avoid that. But French isn't a race, so that one's okay. It's like, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to elaborate any further. I'm going to put that shovel down real quick and move on. Stardew Valley, am I right? It's tiring to socialize there, right? Watch the sea. Yeah, me too. Hello, Mr. Wizard. The mer people are curious about your festivities. They become upset when you litter into the ocean. Alright, you fucking freak. Take a fat dump into the ocean out of spite. Chew on that one, mer people. Hi there, CZ, taking a breather? Tell you the truth, I'd be fishing right now. You can still fish. No one's stopping you. Racism is a social construct. You know, just making up shit. Yeah, it's true. Agreed. But, you know. I'm of the mind that I would rather just pretend it like wasn't a thing and not give it the attention that keeps it alive. And I kind of think that by people tiptoeing around it so hard, it gives it more power than it should actually have. That said, the only way to remove that power is to just, like, not care about the words at all. And that's kind of not socially acceptable. So, you know, the conclusion being, we're just gonna play by the rules and not, you know, not do or say racist stuff. Because, you know, I don't want to get banned from Twitch more than anything else. If that makes sense, you know. Slurp. Alright, Maru. Get it together. A slow, continuous rotation is the key to achieving the perfect roast. Rules are social constructs, people making shit up. Yeah, yes, but, like, also, if 99.99% of individuals work by the same rule set, yeah, it's a social construct and it's just made up, but, like, that's just how the world works as well. I could try to play by my own rules and then I won't be able to do anything because that's not how society works. So, you know. Maybe lose hope to get the governor a good side. It's neurotic, by the way. The soup tastes. Governor, who cares? I care about some random old guy. True. Everyone's racist, even just a little. I agree. Back here by the trees, the air's a lot cooler. Smart man. It's the farming coming along. Must be a busy season for you. Don't speak to me. Woke up late, stepped out of my door, and found myself in the middle of all this hubbub. Forgot today was the luau. Good thing I came with sunscreen. You came with sunscreen? You sick fuck. Whenever Mark used some sunscreen on her shoulders, what, you gonna come on her shoulders? You little fucking pervert, you freak. Hope the soup is good this year. Fresh vegetables from my garden. Free buffet, perks of living here. You brought something, go on the stairs on the other side and throw it in. Blasted sandflies keep landing on the food. Don't get hot pepper chutney like this in the big city. Alright, I think we talked to everybody. I think that's everybody. Except for Pierre, but Pierre can go fuck himself. So we're gonna throw in... You cannot put a stonefish in the, in the soup. You can't, has to be smoked. Huh. Whale? Fuck. Alright, hold on. Fuck. Fuck. No. No. Can I put some, can I put algae in there? Can I put a pea in there? A sweet pea? Bad response. Sweet pea. Oh no. Fuck. All right, I'm gonna put a summer squash in there. That'll be fine. Whatever. All right, what do we got from you today? Nothing. Nothing useful from Pierre. Typical. Can I actually get up there and talk to him? Talk to her? Is that possible? No, I'm just through there. Gotta give him his good sign. I give me my business a tax break. What if he likes aged whiskey? If only the mayor would stop schmoozing with him all afternoon. God, Pierre, you're such a lump fuck. Oh, pardon me, sorry. What a lovely occasion. Joy to visit Stardew Valley. Must speak to the missus about purchasing a vacation home here. Alright, yes, let's start. I took a fat shit in the soup. Hey, Myong, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. I'm stuffing my face. Got some chicken and rice. That is good, yes? Hell yeah. I'm glad to hear it. I mean, having extra time on his PC, nice. I know it's probably not a great subject, but how's your PC doing? Have you heard anything back? Were you able to get the parts sent back and stuff, or? I'm looking forward to this all year. Yeah, drink my soup. Do it. Slurp it up. Dot dot dot. Very pleasant soup. Mmm, tasty. Y'all did very well today. Refund receiver should be coming soon. The motherboard I couldn't return, so I gotta save up to get a new one. We couldn't return the motherboard. What the hell? Didn't you just get it? Or did you like a third party or something? Had it since February. Oh, I see. Okay. That's shitty, but yeah, I'm sorry to hear it. Damn. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. I hate that shit. I hate return policies. The worst. It's the worst part of working in customer support, too. Not because I hated doing returns, to be clear, but just because there were a lot of times where people deserved returns and I had to deny them because company policy. How many drinks on my desk? Not empty. To glorp out here. I'm glorping out. I'm glorping out! I'm actually eating while I play, so... Yeah, welcome in, guys. Nice Siri. How you doing? Pepe, how you doing? How many drinks on your desk? Not empty? I'm gonna say... 2. I'm gonna say 2. You have 2 non-empty drinks. You probably have 4 cups total. Wrong. No. Yeah, he's not yeah, Pepe's not compatible with his food. 3 full drinks? 3 full drinks. What? That's fucking crazy. That's so thirsty. I got an empty cup and a half a soda on my desk. Water, apple juice, milk, dip your Oreos. Okay. Hold on. I got a bone to pick with you about that. So you're dipping your Oreos, right, and your milk. So obviously I assume you're drinking the milk first. So is the water and apple juice just sitting there getting like room temp? Yeah, and or are you drinking it while you eat Oreos? Because either one is frankly a little disturbing. But you know, I feel like we need answers on this. Play Peak. Get your glizzy on Peak now. Mods are too fun. Yeah, I gotta check out the mod pack that they made. I don't know if what you're referring to is from that or what, but I've not actually downloaded the pack yet, so I gotta do that at some point. Maybe one day. We have glizzies now? Hell yeah. I need a glorp cosmetic. Maybe. I'll have to see. I don't know what they developed Peak in. I'm not sure what the engine is for it, so. The only reason I was able to do it with lethal is because they were using Unity. What the fuck? Who the hello? Siri is calling me? Hold on, give me a moment. Okay, I've got you unmuted. Okay, so we have a guest here on stream. Siri has arrived.
Hello, everyone.
Justifying their crimes against humanity.
No!
Not justifying their crimes against humanity.
No, they're not crimes. I just feel like I have to defend myself because I got fucking put on blast on stream.
Okay. Yeah, no, go ahead. I'm gonna eat while you do that.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So, listen here. And okay, there's one thing that might be a little sacrilege amongst this.
Okay.
Okay? So listen. I use, first of all, my water, that's my like main beverage, right?
Okay.
And it's in a thing that will keep it cold for a very long time, like it's insulated. So I put ice in that.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't have to worry about getting room temp like you cretins are talking about.
Right. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, water is entirely. Yeah, I agree. I agree with Pepe. Water is defendable. The apple juice is there's a line there.
Listen to me.
Okay.
Listen to me.
Listening.
We need to separate the apple juice from the equation just for a moment.
Okay.
Milk? Okay, Kingside, you have to start using my correct pronouns. You're not allowed to say lock me up.
Oh, time out.
You can't say lock
for 10 seconds.
Yeah, you have to say lock them up. It's not you can say lock them up and I'll accept it. Lock her up? I don't know who you're talking about.
You will be killed on sight.
Yeah. Anyways, milk and Oreos completely acceptable, right?
Right. That's a staple. That's fine.
Exactly. And so I'll dip my Oreo in my milk.
Uh-huh.
I'll eat my Oreo, and then I will drink a little bit of the milk, right?
Right. That's normal.
I typically, I do not drink my apple juice or my water during this process.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Why
these
have
are
the
separate
glass
entities.
of apple juice?
Because I fucking love apple juice and I drink a lot of liquids,
Okay,
right?
no, that's fine. But is the apple juice in an insulated cup? Is it staying cold, or are you drinking like tepid apple juice?
No, this is the sacrilege part, okay? So, no, this is where I'm allowed to get flamed, okay? First of all, I keep my apple juice in my refrigerator, so it's cold to start.
Yeah, right. That's normal. That makes sense.
Secondly, I put it in a glass. It's not insulated.
Right. Okay.
Third, you hear me now?
No, I'm waiting. There was just a pause, and it was like, is that it?
No, I do put ice in my apple juice to keep it cold.
So you ice your apple juice?
I do. I ice my apple juice.
Okay, that's a new dynamic.
Yeah.
I feel weird about that. That is a little heinous.
This is the only part I feel like I'm allowed to get flamed on.
You've got watered down apple juice after a while.
Okay, but here's the thing. Some people, and one of my best friends does this. She waters down her juice. She does 50% juice, 50% water. Because she thinks it's too sweet.
That's
and so
fair.
I think me just having ice in it is not as bad as just watering down your juice.
You know what? I'll agree. That may be controversial. I see what you mean.
I just want my juice cold.
Right. Okay. No, you know what? I'm on board. I've turned a corner.
Thank you. Some people can call it sacrilegious, and that's fine, and I understand. But I just want my juice cold for after I'm done my snacks.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I still would say it's a little weird to ice it, leave it on the desk while you eat Oreos and milk. I would say I would just get a new glass when the time comes. But no, I mean, I at least understand. I understand the premise. Also,
I want you to know
care.
This is not my like highest offense either. I've kept more drinks than this before.
Oh, I've heard, yeah.
Yeah. Podu would hate this more than Yeah. Odo, you know what? I care.
Yeah, I care as well.
Fuck you.
I needed answers, and and I'm glad I've got them.
Sky.
All right, I'll do 600 seconds on Voodoo. I gotta do that manually.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna wait for the timeouts to go through, and then I'll do it. Okay. You know what? I think there's small crime. It's a petty crime. It's like petty theft. It's the jaywalking of drink crimes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel like I could just get off with like a $200 to $500 fine for that.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that's reasonable.
It's not my worst offense.
All right. Final question, and then I'm gonna get back to the stream.
Yep.
Ice in the milk. Yes or no?
No.
All right.
No.
All right. Yeah, that's fine.
My brother's girlfriend does it, and I hate it. That's bad. That's a line. That's a line I cannot cross.
Okay. Just asking. Just
what about you?
I gotta get back to the stream. I'll catch you later.
Do you put...
So guys, about that Stardew Valley. Am I right? Come back and put his gone for 10 minutes. Yeah. Skim milk, you cretin. Yeah, we had a guest Siri come in to defend their drink brigade that they have on their desk, having simultaneously milk for their Oreos, a glass of apple juice with ice, and a cup of water, a container of water.